It's showtime.
BS&B Media, in association with STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Yeah!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Trail, the OTC in the building from Sports View Wrestling. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Long time no see, man. How we doing?
All good, man. All good, man. Just enjoying the wrestling week. We got a long weekend coming up. We got pay-per-views. Great weekend to have pay-per-views, especially if you AEW. So we're gonna get into a little bit of that. We're gonna get into some Saturday Night Main Event coming up, and of course the week that was. Jake in the building. What's up, Jake?
Trying to finish dinner. What's up, fellas?
All right, all right. I appreciate your effort in making the show, Jake. All right, man. Before we get started with the show here, we got a message from the sponsor. Let me get this all set up and ready to go.
Is it them pies again?
Was that?
Is it them pies again?
No. Here we go.
Your voice is your power. Are you ready to unleash it? Join Juneteenth Strong for Your Voice Unleashed 2026, a summer experience for students in 6th to 12th grade. This is where your potential meets its platform. Explore STEM innovation, culinary arts, business, health science, or find your rhythm in music, drama, or visual arts. It's all happening July 6th through the 10th, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at OD Wyatt High School, 2400 East Seminary Drive in Fort Worth. Admission is completely free with breakfast and lunch served daily. Don't miss your chance to unlock your future. We'll see you there.
All right. People of Fort Worth, make sure you get your kids involved, get them kids some of that STEM in their life, man. For real. Good event, and especially the price, $3.99, baby. Let's go. All right. So, hey, you can register on Eventbrite or scan the code on the flyer here, and you could sign up for a chance to win 2 Dallas Wings tickets. Love it. Appreciate y'all.
Shut
All
up,
right.
That's where I was born and bred.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. We're starting off the show with something just a little bit different. All right. Before getting into our news and rumors like we normally do, I wanted to start off with some blind rankings. And this comes after the conversation you and Jeremy was having in the chat there. So let's do that. We are going to blind rank some stables. Now, it could be stables from today. Could be stables from yesterday. You know, brand new guys. You know, old guys, great legends, or whatever, right? That's what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's your job to blind rank them, and it's also your job to remember your order.
Okay.
All right?
How many stables are we doing?
We got 5.
5. All right.
All right. Here we go. Stable number 1. Dark State. What you got, Jake?
Dark State for what it was. 4.
Okay. Try.
I got them at 5.
All right. Next up, D-Generation X. Jake.
I'll go 2.
All right. Terrell.
Now, are we counting D-Generation X as a whole or different?
Everybody you see in that picture.
Okay. 3.
All right. Up next, The Vanity Project.
Okay, see, I knew there was going to be a good 5. That's why I put Dark State 4.
Damn it. I hate that I did the brothers like that. Shit. Damn. I'm glad it's not February. Damn.
You got to go 4.
I guess I put them at yeah.
All right.
4. I'll go 4.
All right. Up next, The Four Horsemen. Jake.
Man, I really hope this last one you're showing me, Dale's really good. Four Horsemen's way before my time, so I'm gonna put them 3.
Okay. Terrell, what you got?
I swear, if my number 1 isn't on this list, I'm going to hate myself for this. But based on what we got here, I got them at 2.
Trell, the problem is, knowing Dale, this could be a swerve, and I hate it.
It's going to be a swerve. He's probably going to have Spirit Squad next, and it's going to throw everything off.
That'd be the most Dale thing to do.
And I will be so pissed I can't change my number.
All
right.
What is it?
Last one. The Shield.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Oh.
Number 1.
Yep. Without even hesitation, that's number 1 with a bullet.
Okay. All right, Terrell. So
I like mine.
what's your order, Terrell?
All right, so number Jesus. 5 was Dark State, 4 was Vanity Project, 3 was DX, 2 Horsemen, and 1 is Shield.
All right. What's your order, Jake?
5 Vanity Project, 4 Dark State, 3 Horsemen, 2 DX, 1 The Shield.
All right. Cool. Y'all got it then.
That was
all right.
that was fun. That was fun.
All right. So who is the real number 1 faction here? Pictured here.
Oh, it's the Shield.
Definitely the Shield?
Definitely the Shield.
Oh, I agree.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We good. We good here. All right. All right, cool. Let's move on to some news and rumors. Y'all heard about it. You've seen it on the internet. WWE star Ludwig Kaiser was arrested in Orange County, Florida on a misdemeanor charge, battery charge. So the reports indicate it stemmed from an altercation in an apartment elevator after a neighbor commented on him making out with his girlfriend. He was released on a $1,000 bond, and this was not a domestic incident. So, do you think this was a case of, you're always being kind of tested as a wrestler, and he needed to show people he could really fight? What would you think, Trump?
It, it wasn't a case where he was, out in public being harassed by a fan that's trying to test his gangsters. In a sense, he got hot because someone got mad because he had a girl on his arm and he didn't. See, as personally, as a grown man, mind your business, right? Take care of business that pertains to you that elevates you, right? Now, on the flip side, you being a prominent wrestler that has a big time role in AAA with basically this is your biggest push you've ever gotten in your WWE career. You gotta watch yourself at all times. You gotta check yourself at all times. If someone's telling you, "Hey, respect the elevator," look at him and continue making out with your girl in front of him. What do you be petty? This is the perfect time you can be petty.
Right.
Make out with your girl.
I'm not giving any attention to this guy.
Yeah, I'm not, if anything, I'm doing the most just
Right.
to get you even more upset. So he didn't have to punch that guy for saying that. He could have just, ignored him. This is one of those where this might end bad for him in the long run, because there's one thing WWE and TKO don't play with is bad publicity
Yeah.
and bad buzz. And the fact there's footage of you striking someone physically unprovoked. That's bad. But if he just minded his business, if he didn't mind his business, this wouldn't have happened. If Luger looked the other way and just kept his tongue down his woman's throat, none of this would happen.
Yep.
Eventually, those security cameras are going to be leaked.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see how
Oh
bad
yeah,
it really
it's coming
was.
out.
But
I didn't know it was video out there. Yeah, it's gonna be out.
no, yeah. When the police asked for security,
Apartment buildings got lots of photos. Videos and stuff.
Yeah, Dale, you missed out on a couple key words here.
Okay.
They were what was the word again? Uncontrollably intimate and aggressively kissing.
That's a big
and the guy walked out the elevator and went, "Please have some manners." See, look, if you're going to do something like that and you see, Ludwig's not a small guy. All right. He's like about 6'3", I think. He's definitely got some muscle on him.
Yeah.
If you're going to be smart, or at least what I would do if I felt so inclined to have to say something about someone else's makeout session, I'd wait till that elevator door was closed.
Thank you, Jake.
I'm just saying.
And then just yell out, "Have some manners."
Yes. Thank you, Jake.
If I'm going to have something to say, I'm going to be out the elevator, and that elevator door is going to be about a quarter away from shutting. All right? Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
Oh, man, that was nuts. Yeah,
when you're not about that life, hey, just do what you got to do like that.
Exactly. Because, hey, I'm the last guy that will ever want to get into a fight. Not saying I can't fight. It's just something that I don't like pain. I stay away from it, all right?
Yeah.
So, I saw this whole thing, and I'm like, Trail was like, accusations. I'm like, no wonder Tiffy left. This guy's got anger problems.
Man.
It's definitely a wild story. Definitely, it was a random post that I saw, and it was a mug shot from another Facebook group. I went to that Facebook group, saw it, and was like, "Oh my god, this shit's legit."
Yeah. Right. Yes.
But he got arrested around 6:30 and was out by 11. So he didn't do no hard time there.
Yeah. He might be able to hang out with Dom now.
Yeah, there you go. But his lawyers are trying to get some kind of a pass so that he can travel to Mexico and have this match on Saturday. Stating that he's got no other criminal record. He's had a completely clean background. This is his first incident. They're hoping to get something cleared so he can still have his because it's a high profile match. This is a mass versus mass match. That's important in Mexico.
That's the main event, bro.
So, that's actually next Saturday. So
that's the main event.
We can figure it out.
Yes,
It
indeed.
ain't like they was making. It's not like they was making a porno in the elevator or something. They just if they just groping and smooching, just look the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just hate with your mouth closed. Keep your eyes closed too. You just hate for a little bit, and then hey.
exactly. I'm with you. I'm with you. Big Bill's AEW contract is reportedly expiring at the end of the month
Let's
or in
go.
early June. Should WWE look at bringing in him and I heard Enzo too. I mean, that's what I heard.
Yeah, well, no,
They, they,
I saw.
they actually are.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, wait. I saw through the grapevine trail. I don't know if you saw it, but I heard that he was at the Performance Center within the last week. Actually,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He was there on Tuesday.
yeah. So he's already shown back up because he doesn't have a deal. He's just doing independent bookings. He's not contractually obligated to anything.
okay.
So he could be on his way back for sure. And if Big Bill, I mean, when he left WWE, he was in a very, very bad place. Went through a very bad breakup. Was having a hard time with drugs or alcohol. Sorry, not drugs. That was a past life. But he got himself way better, and he's in great, phenomenal shape. Obviously, he's gotten better in the ring from the matches that I've seen him have recently. I think him and Enzo would be a great story to have back for sure.
Yeah,
I
because
if
they
he if
both
he's
got
gonna bring
redemption
both of them back, I want to see Carmella put the baby down and do some moonwalking, baby.
Don't you think that'd be a little
Now you
awkward
asking
since
for
they
too
ain't
much.
together no more? Dude, that's a previous couple day. I'm with Trill. You're asking too much.
I mean,
Corey Graves will
like
not sign off on that.
she did say she never said she was retired. She just had babies, but you never know.
Yeah,
But I think this version of Enzo and Cass is a more mature Enzo and Cass. So we're gonna see a whole little more meaner Colin Cassidy than we saw a decade or so ago. So I'm anxious to see them get back together, get to the main roster, and start dominating. Because I don't know if you got this on your itinerary, but also the streets are talking, and WWE is actually looking to once again revitalize the tag team division, put
okay.
more emphasis on the tag team division. And I'm like, well,
Oh,
you had the New Day and the Motor City Machine Guns, but that's neither here nor there.
right. Yes. Thank you.
But they're saying that they're planning on rebuilding the tag team division from within, and possibly signing tag teams from the indies from other promotions. So the news of Cass and Enzo is not a coincidence that it's starting to come out and stuff. So they tag team division might not be dead for long.
Yeah, no, look, and I know he's not. I know he's not the tallest guy, but like you said, Enzo is a lot more mature now. He's definitely seen the errors of his past ways. You can tell in his interviews now that he's a lot more grown up, but he's also bulked up. He's looking like a legitimate wrestler now too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would love to see Enzo and Cass show up and then immediately have some type of interaction with the Miz.
Okay. So is that selling tickets?
No, I just want to personally see that because you remember when Miz ran down Enzo years ago in that promo where he was him getting kicked off the tour bus and talking about money and all that stuff. Yeah, that was a real life incident that he was pretty much giving him the riot act, and that's why they sent you to 205 Live to be a cruiserweight champion because they had nothing for you. Yeah, that's like one of the most realest Miz promo.
Right there with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And the thing was, hey, and then there again, I don't know if this was Enzo trying to make that better in the long run because years later he came out in an interview and said, 205's dead. We need something fun. We're going to use you. So, I mean, there's a whole, it's Enzo probably trying to make it seem like a better situation than it actually was because I kind of believe the Miz actually. But I think it'd just be so cool to get them back. I mean, we've already been hearing about the possibility of probably one of the most underappreciated wrestlers getting to come back, Baron Corbin. Being a bigger Danhausen clone of all things, that's going to be fun. I love that. But no, but revitalizing the tag team division once again is going to be great because the Motor City Machine Guns are gone. The New Day's gone. The War Raiders are in Mexico most of the time now. I mean, we've got what I mean, who even are our tag team champions right now? Damian Priest and
R-Truth.
Truth.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's fun, but that's not like that's just a throw together.
Right.
And the other one is the Vision, and that works. But when was the last time those tag team titles were on the line? Get us some tag teams.
Yep. Yeah, Lena, they should have kept the middle for the Machine Gun.
And no, exactly. They should have. Absolutely. That is a great tag team.
Like, I know their contract wasn't like crazy. I mean, I know that.
It wasn't.
So how much money you really saving cutting them?
And then really all you really got out of their talents was what? One WrestleMania match? We should have got more than that.
Yep. Agreed. Mick Foley is set to appear at Double or Nothing, co-hosting the buy-in with Renee Paquette. So this is him, not being part of WWE, but hey, he's still part of wrestling. Your thoughts here, Trevor?
Yeah, man, Mrs. Foley's baby boy is back on the limelight, and this pretty much backs up his claim that he said he would no longer do anything or be a part of WWE as long as our great leader is still in office. So he's sticking to it. So if anyone else wants to give him a call and go work, he'll go work. If it was TNA, he probably would have went there. If it was NWA, he probably would have went there.
Well, I don't know about TNA. TNA and WWE are tight.
Yeah, but TNA is still its own company, though.
It is, but never. You never. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got a point there. People can be critical, so that's a good point. But AEW is like a no-brainer.
For sure.
I just hope from what I heard with Tony Khan's phone call that he's really does not contemplate ever putting Mick Foley back in the ring. Because he said he would love to see Mick Foley in a match. For the love of God, no.
The dude can barely walk. Come on.
It's like this is where Tony Khan got to stop listening to his inner childhood and actually run a company like a grown man. But I'm happy for Mick. I'm glad he's back on TV.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting just to see what he has to say about the product. Also the rumors: Nikki Blackheart has made her WWE debut at a dark match at NXT. I don't know much about Nikki Blackheart. Troy, you know anything about her?
She's a high sought out commodity from the indies. Just think of it as a Latina version of Rhea Ripley.
Another muscle mommy.
Just hella thick. And I think she's. I want to say she's Colombian. I might get my nationalities wrong, but she's in those neck of the woods as far as ethnic background. So listen, all these girls Shawn Michaels is bringing in, that's just an extra flavor to the cake factory.
Gotcha.
Well, Shawn Michaels really knows how to do it, so I trust his opinion. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Shorts or no shorts, or do I even care?
Depends on
Or do I even care?
what she comes out in, because she can wrestle in shorts. Depends on how her outfit looks when she debuts on NXT or Evolve. So just gotta keep your eyes peeled, Dale. But honestly, even if she wears pants, you'd be a fool to look away.
Yeah, so I just took a gander through the face or through the Instagram. I'll take 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let's get into some SmackDown. Trick Williams basically had a homecoming in South Carolina. They had a good time out there. He got the dub too in front of his hometown. what you guys think about this overall thing going with Trick? The good guy, he's the hottest baby face going right now, right? So
I
that
mean,
Terrell?
he just the hottest act that's going on right now. It's the even as a heel, fans were still buying into Trick Williams. So I think it just by circumstance the writers say, you know what, let's just call him a babyface. But let's be real, he was getting cheers and selling out T-shirts and merch and all that stuff, whether he's a heel or a babyface. And his homecoming was awesome, man, because you saw everybody with the white towels going whoop that tree like it was a college football game on Saturday morning. Um, it was good for him. And the man got aura and swag, and from what I heard, the WWE higher ups and everybody internally, they're loving Trick. So this is only gonna get better for Trick.
All right. Um, let's move forward to Royce Keys. So he's been getting more TV time, but what do you guys think of what they're doing with him with his TV time? Like, I mean, they set him up with a match versus Gunther. They did put him in a spot where it looked like he was about to sign the contract with Cody to meet Cody at Clash in Italy and all this kind of stuff. But they end up turning this into a match. Good opportunity to put him in the main event. But he lost, and Gunther is going to be facing Cody at Clash in Italy. Um, Jake, what you think about what they're doing with Royce Keys so far?
I kind of like the slow upbringing to kind of get him familiar with the crowd. I know a lot of people are excited and about his coming out party and everything. It was great at the Rumble, but I'm happy that they're not rushing it because you get the crowd a chance and the fans of the WWE to really get a full scoop of him. And the backstage interviews are fine. Having him interact with another hot act and Jacob Fatu and Solo, who's funny as well. You're getting him enough exposure, but I'm glad he's getting matches now, even in small doses that it is. I'm glad they're not rushing him because that's how you can, falter the beginning of a run or even the start of a career.
Yeah, I guess I'm just used to, hey, somebody debuts, they run through the roster. Like, this has been the tried and true way. My kid gets a new toy, and that new toy runs through the roster. You know, Charlie, your thoughts?
I agree with everything Jake was saying. I'm loving the slow build because, like he said, it gives people because that now, mind you, he didn't come from NXT. He came straight from AEW.
Yeah.
So they're not rushing. And plus they don't call him Powerhouse Hobbs. They call him Royce Keys. So he pretty much got to rebrand. So having him go through his trials and tribulations, growing up in the Bay, and then bringing up the history of him knowing the bloodline. He's known Jacob for a decade and a half. He's known Solo and the Usos and probably Roman for all those years. So I'm liking how there's more entry though. Okay, he actually has history with the people here, so it makes sense. And now is the question of where does Royce go? Does this lead him with Jacob? Does this lead him in MFT? So I'm loving, like Jake said, I'm loving the slow build because we don't want to go through the wash because we saw what happened with Ryback. He was going through the roster and he flamed out and they bailed on him. Oba, I thought the same thing was going to happen with Oba, but we going to probably touch that on that later. But it is good that they're giving these talents some backstory and having people decide whether they care about them or not. And the fans are slowly starting to buy into it. So him getting that little touch with Gunther in the main event it kind of gave me like those old Ryback vibes when he signed that contract to face CM Punk instead of Cena. So the thought of him almost signing that contract to face Cody I thought that was pretty good. So I'm loving the slow build, but not too slow. So it's a good pace.
Okay. Um, let's go to the next one. Melo versus Ricky Saints. Um, so when you had the U.S. Championship, I was saying, man, you only had a certain amount of time to get these things, get your shine. And I thought they wasted a few weeks of his title reign, but now Melo is just back to, you know, this is the best we got for you, and that's going to match up um against Ricky Saints. You know, another new debut kind of person on the SmackDown roster, but I don't know if this is really doing anything for either of them. Just having that match. I don't know if anybody cared about this at all.
I didn't.
Uh, I did for the simple fact that I was happy to see Melo on TV because I got kind of worried that he disappeared since before Mania. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't see him on the cut list. So the fact that he's here, I'm happy. Um, I don't think it doesn't it may not do anything for them, but it doesn't hurt them either because it still showcases Melo versus Ricky Saints. Um,
Mhm.
Before people started saying, Ricky Saints being buried, I mean, let's not forget Melo was on a losing streak every now and then when he first showed up to the main roster too. And look how he turned out after a year and a half to 2 years later. So I mean, I'm not worried because just because you get promoted to NXT doesn't mean you're gonna go all the way to the top every single time. He's not
Mhm.
beating Cody for the championship. So it's just Trick Williams is already United States champion. He just got called up to the main roster a few months before Ricky. So I'm not mad that Melo gets the win on this one because we haven't seen Melo, so that was a good comeback win. This might be to a feud. Who knows?
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm hopefully you're right then, man, and this works out. Let's go to NXT. There is some new blood in NXT, that's for sure. Um, I like the little chat they got going for my guy here, the big dude. Um, he's big, he's
He's
bad, he'll
big.
body slam your dad. That crap was hilarious. Um, I mean, I always did like Cam from LFG,
Mhm.
and I think they're putting him in a good place as that heel and letting him, you know, just have a big ego and all this kind of stuff. I like what they're doing there, man. And how nice was that to have them in the ring with two champs as a tag team?
I like it. Because we all knew somebody was losing, and I knew for a fact that it would have been Miles. Because Tony D'Anto's not taking a loss, and I figured it would be Miles Bourne. But Miles Bourne only lost because of distraction from Tevion. But I'm loving Mason Rook. It's almost like if Bobby Hill decided to become a professional wrestler, there's your guy, or the guy Mikey from Recess, the kid Mikey from Recess. If he grew up to be a professional wrestler, there you is right there. And that's not a shade on the guy because shout out to the big boys of wrestling because they're built like tanks, but they got engines like Ferraris and agility is like a cheetah. So shout out to this guy.
Y'all see that backflip?
Seriously.
Right, right, exactly, Jake.
Hey, look, you know,
Effortless.
as a
So
fellow fat white guy, I mean, I ain't a tank like that. I appreciate you, brother. I'm a Mason Rook fan.
yep, yeah.
I kind of wish he would have kept the mullet, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I did see the
So,
photo when he signed to the PC. He did have like a full mullet, but
okay.
you know, he has a personality and stuff like that, so he's gonna go places, man. He's gonna be the next, big man on the scene. I could see him probably get called to the main roster within probably like 2 years.
I think
Depends on
he's
how
to me
goes.
he's a more athletic Bam Bam.
And Bam Bam was athletic.
Yes.
Right.
So
All
He's
right.
like if Bam Bam and King Kong Bundy had a child, that'd be Mason Rook.
he could definitely his his ceiling is Kevin Owens for sure.
Yes.
And he's already got a fandom following him from the indies. I mean, there's a lot of people on the IWC that's like, I guess anyone can get a job now, but you see these live crowds for him. I mean, IWC, those leeches can say whatever the hell they want, but until you feel the pop inside the building and see what this guy brings as a following and see how good he is in the ring, that they can just keep talking their shit because they're jealous they're not in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get to Dark State in a second here. Let's talk about this. Lizzie. I'm sorry, Lizzie Rain, I believe her name is.
Lizzie
And
Rain,
yeah, and then Tatum Paxley, Jake.
one of Jake's here.
What a match. Can I just say that? I'm impressed with both the ladies. I kind of saw the look and the idea of what Lizzie Rain was bringing to it. I was kind of like, nah, all right, I guess she's just going to be another one of these new faces. And then I saw her finishing move. I'm like, okay, I've never seen that before. And then I see her in the ring and tag and then singles. And I'm like, hey, she can go. And Tatum can go with the best of them. She can literally wrestle with any kind of wrestler and still make the match look good because she's just that good now. And no, that match was a 5-star match for me. They really did everything in that match that could, you'd want to see out of a female wrestling match. Incredible. No, I was happy, and Tatum came out with the win. So hell yeah.
Yeah. It was a good match. It kind of started off a little slow, but the physicality and they're going pound for pound, move for move, catch for catch. I was enjoying that. It also highlights Tatum Paxton's skill. She's not just a pretty psycho person that talks to dolls. This woman is tapping into something here, and she's having a nice North American Championship run. So hopefully this leads to another NXT Championship run, or this could put her on the main roster, which I could see that by the end of the year, beginning of the year.
Hey, look, I'm happy she's having her North American title run as good as it is right now, but it should have been her NXT title run. Come on now. That's fandom talking.
Yeah. I can definitely see her in the Royal Rumble in 2027.
All right. Up next, now we get to Dark State, and this was shocking, in my opinion. Dark State loses the tag team match, but there was a statement made. Hey, if we lose it, we gotta make some changes. So they lost the match, and they made some changes. So looks like Sugars is out. Was this the right person to be out? In your opinion, here, Troy? What do we think?
Listen, man, I said it in the chat. This is a classic case of light skinned brothers versus dark skinned brothers. For the simple fact that this man, Dion Lennox, he has a marketable face and physique, and he's living on the lighter side of the culture. I thought it'd be Dion to get kicked out, but I'm not surprised how that went, because if you notice in the past couple of months, Dion kind of inserted himself and it kind of felt like he was the leader of Dark State. So this might be a new turn in Dark State where it comes out that he is now the leader of the group, and they picked the weakest link, man, and unfortunately it was Sugars, and I like Sugars. I'm just not gonna call him man Sugar, but I like Saquon. I'm interested to see where this goes. Hope it doesn't end up him being released from an NXT contract or something like that, because that does happen sometimes. I like his in-ring work, but Dion's a powerhouse, so it's he has to look, he has to fade, he has to cut, he can be on the mic. I see where they're going with him. He has future NXT champion written all over.
I think Darkseid is too popular as a group for Sugars to just, you know, turn into Judy from Family Matters. You know,
Eh, she never did come back from down the stairs, Hyundai.
yeah, yeah. So I think this is gonna turn into something here. Something where Sugars is gonna trying to get even with Darkseid. But
Mhm.
once this is over, I don't really know if Sugars can stand up on his own.
Exactly.
Like if anybody out of Darkseid could stand up on his own, it was gonna be Dion Lennox. And I guess that's the reason why they left him in the group, because if he was out of the group, he probably wouldn't care about the group.
Tell you what, he's gonna pull the ultimate swerve. He's gonna go out and get 3 white guys and call it Bright State and have a feud.
All
That's
right,
funny.
but hey, we this is a good. What if Darkseid go ahead and get a female powerhouse to add him to the group, like PJ Voss?
I, I mean, I think if anything, PJ Voss would have bigger business to uh, attend with on the main roster to catch the drift. So I wouldn't be opposed to it, but at the same time, it's like I don't see a reason why she would join Darkseid if they're not feuding with anyone that has. They're not. There's no factions out there that has women that outside of Vanity Project. Um, so you're not gonna have two heels going at it like that. So I think they're prepping PJ Voss probably for some bloodline stories if I was them. So,
Okay.
and she's almost ready for NXT. Just let her keep evolving down there and evolve. But
Right.
I think Darkseid needs a female because they give me Shield vibes in a sense. And obviously we all know the Shield never needed a female in the group. So I think those 3 guys would be perfect. They got the tag team championships, and Dion can either go out to the North American or Tony D'Angelo. So I think they're fine.
Yeah, if they ended up needing a female version, there, they definitely should have went after Buff Bailey, but now she's with Vanity Project, right?
Yes. Yes. And I like what they're doing with it. Honestly, like
Yeah, it worked out better that way.
Yeah. She's gonna be like China almost.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say that, man. They gave me like China Mark Henry vibes at the bar and they was on a date. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes. Absolutely.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Selena is saying Darkseid is probably going to have some more changes. She said it feels like the group is built on losing you're out now.
I think at this point it's gonna be a 3-man team.
Okay.
Let's see how much chaos they can cause as 3. Let's see what kind of an impact they can do now. Can they outdo the Shield? Which I don't think they can, but I said it in the group chat. The Shield is forever going to be often imitated, but that can't be duplicated. But I like to see Darkseid try.
No, I think it's hard to get 3 main eventers.
Yeah, that's hard.
Oh, it's time for my favorite segment, Dale, where Jake was right and Terrell was wrong. I'm just playing Terrell.
Hey, man, listen,
right.
I'll gladly accept that.
Let's get into some Raw. Let's start off with the OTC and the Bloodline pretty much taking care of business, jumping Jacob Fatu, putting him down here in the segment, 3 against 1 pretty much. So, I mean, do you think this is going to turn into a Jacob getting his own bloodline or something like that? What's your thoughts here, Charles?
I mean, I honestly, I said this last year, Dale, and I'm keep saying it. When it comes to bloodline storylines, I can't really book them because they always go the opposite of what I said. So it might. He might have his own little faction if certain people get called into the fray. That's what I was talking about earlier about Royce Keys. Where is he going to go next week? He's going to show up on Monday and side with Jacob. But this needed to happen because let's be honest, Jacob has been packing up the bloodline since after Mania. So for them to finally summon, all their inner power to work together, this needs to happen. So for Jacob to still get up and still challenge Roman for tribal combat, they don't need more of this if they're gonna put Jacob down.
Sure. Jake, any thoughts here on Reigns?
That was a hell of an opening to the show because I liked how Roman showed up and said he's about to go out there and call him out. Then you hear Jacob's music drop. I'm like, oh, the disrespect. That was incredible. And then he walks out, calls him out. And then, they come out. I mean, this led on because I didn't see a picture, Dale, so I'm going to bring it up. This led on to LA Knight. He popped up on two different segments to two different groups. And this was one of them. And I'm like, oh, this is phenomenal. And then with what he did, he almost broke Jey Uso. Breaking Jey Uso is a run-on gag for everybody backstage. And I couldn't help it but laugh. Ufafala. That was great.
He called it
falafel. That was great. But no, it was a great opening segment. The jump happened, took him out, took three guys to take down a werewolf. Makes sense. There's betas and alphas all over this place, but there's only one true alpha from the Samoan bloodline, and it's Jacob Fatu. It's just a matter of time. No, great. And then onto a tribal combat. I mean, this is going to be super interesting. I could see these two go at it forever because I've already said it multiple times. Roman's on my Mount Rushmore. He might be the greatest of all time. Like, I know they said they throw that around pretty generously to, Hulk, Cena, Rock, Austin. No, I've not seen a single better wrestler ever than Roman Reigns. And I've been on that since 2015. But no, I'm excited for the match. Great opening segment for Raw.
All right. Let's get to Finn Balor and he beat JD McDonough despite getting some help from the Judgment Day. Where do we end up going from here after, I guess, this feud is done? I guess they're going to have Finn versus Dom again, right?
Yeah, they're for sure running that one back. And hopefully when that's over, Finn can start looking at the Intercontinental title scene. Build his way up to the World Heavyweight Championship or something. But yeah, this been 4 years in the making. This just has to end eventually. And the Demon got the first one, so Dom's got to get his get back. And hopefully it further align this breakup within the Judgment Day, starting with the women.
Just throwing it out there. Dom is still the AAA champion. Finn's held multiple championships in his career for multiple different countries, and the one country he has not held a championship in is Mexico. Finn, mind you, I know he doesn't look it. He looks about 33, but Finn Balor is 44 years old. He's not getting any younger. Put a championship from Mexico on him. He deserves that. Let him be the multiple country athlete that's won wrestling championships ever. This culminates for a AAA championship match. Let's have that happen. And then if it doesn't go his way, he doesn't win. Then yeah, I'm with Trell. Give him the IC title or start taking it up towards the more main event matches because his match against CM Punk for the heavyweight championship was phenomenal. He can still go. He's still, because he's been in great shape his whole life. He might be 44, but he's out there wrestling like he's in his mid 30s in the prime of his career right now. So and he got his first championship run robbed from him from an injury. So he's put in plenty of work. He's done really good things for the company. Give him a shot with it. Let's see what he can do. I'm completely fine with that. And by the way, that was another good match. We got a lot of good matches on Raw this week. That JD McDonough and Finn Balor match was chef's kiss.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right. Bailey and Lyra Valkyria have something to say about those women tag team championships. Um, Troj thought about this segment here with all of the tag teams going at it.
Hey, is that your son, Dale? Or
Oh, that was mine.
oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh no. I just did that make sure we didn't have a troll. I'm like, hey, is that my bad, Jake?
No, Cooper's just making noise like normal.
Listen, we need those titles off the Bella's page. It just when they're in the match, it's I see
Slow.
Roxanne and Raquel in better matches. It just when they're in the ring with a Bella, get the titles off. Paige could be doing something on her own. I get why they still won because I'm hoping for a different result. We still got Fatal Influence looming around. Hopefully they get a tag team title shot. Maybe put the titles on them. They'll definitely make it work. But this match was okay. I like how they was blaming everybody but Liv for them losing. So eventually they're gonna stop blaming other people, and once those girls start figuring out that Liv was the problem, that's where the fireworks are gonna start.
I'm gonna miss them when they break up. I love the Judgment Day ladies. So.
Yes, top tier.
All right, Jake.
Uh-oh.
It's your time to shine. Brock Lesnar comes back and he's targeting Oba. What you got to say, Jake?
What do I got to say is, man, we all knew that retirement was bullshit. Even Trail did. He was just playing it off. No, I didn't know. I was kind of looking forward to see who maybe answered the challenge that night, and instead we got the Beast. I'll take it. I'm assuming what did they say that contract Paul Heyman handed over was for Clash?
Yeah,
that's what he said. One match.
I'll take another match of these two going at it again because the WrestleMania match was short, but of course that's what you expect all Brock matches to be. But I mean, you get to see these two big Goliath men go at it again to see what ends up happening this time, and I think this will indeed. I think Brock gets what he wants, and I think the WWE gets what they want. They want him to be retired by somebody and it make it mean something. And Brock wants Oba to be the one to retire him. Well, I'll tell you what, I think Oba took round one. Brock will take round two at the Clash. That won't sit well with Oba. This is going to have its final climactic end at SummerSlam. Brock gets retired then in Minneapolis.
Okay, Jay.
Yeah. Because, Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla won the first one. Handed Kong. Kong came back on the second one, and something like that. So this is a golden opportunity to be a trilogy. So now it forces Brock to have to dig deep to find out a way of being over, because let's not forget during that segment, it took 4 F5s for Oba to stay down. Mm-hmm. 4. So, and he squashed them at Mania. We all thought he was done. And then for him to show up in a shocking fashion, no word, no dirt sheets. This is why this should be like this all the time.
Yes.
People staying quiet should be like this. Not just, selected few. The entire scheme of things, who's getting signed, who's getting brought in, who they looking for, all that should be on the hush.
Say it one more time, Charles. Say it one more time.
It all should be on the hush, because something like this, you're going to get a real life reaction instead of, oh, I knew that. They said it the other day. They announced the other day that he was coming back or something like that. This is how I would have envisioned Paige at WrestleMania.
Yes.
If no one said anything, I would have been even more shocked.
Right.
So,
months ago, exactly. I remember talking on the show specifically. I miss the shock factor. I miss the days of zero internet, of no one knowing anything. And when something happened that nobody expected, we were all shocked. That's what made this whole thing called the WWE and professional wrestling special, not knowing. And then and there were people that said, "Oh, we know he's coming back." There's people that said, "No, that was definite the end." There were people that said, "I don't know, this is crazy." They put him in the forever column of the intro. They did everything right here, and nobody knew. We didn't know. I feel like 99% of the WWE didn't know. I feel like, you know what? This might have just been Triple H and Brock for all we know. I don't. Paul Heyman didn't even know. Who knows? All I know is I'm grateful for it, and it was awesome.
And the man split his pants again.
Yes. And I also now with all the theatrics done with me saying that about how much I miss shock value. A loss to Brock does not hurt Oba at all either. So taking a loss at the Clash to have a rebound match at SummerSlam, which is arguably the second biggest show in the company, it's gonna shoot him to the stratosphere.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like I said this yesterday on the show, not everybody. You can't have an undefeated streak for everybody. You know, those you got so much talent here to go undefeated all the time, and with something like this, I guess now I'm not surprised. You would figure Brock Lesnar would want to get, payback. So and that's why I brought up King Kong versus Godzilla. It's like it wasn't a one and done. They kept going at it the entire movie until at the end when there's respect involved. So this is pretty much what it is. Like he got caught lacking. Oba's gonna get his, and the third one is gonna come down to respect. That and Brock's gonna acknowledge Oba as the future beast, the now beast of WWE. So I get why people are saying it, but you can't bury someone that already had the WrestleMania moment. Like people are saying Oba's getting buried. Like he won convincing fashion at Mania. How's that getting buried? He took round one.
Yeah.
So people are not looking at the long term. They just see another black guy getting handed by the hands of Brock Lesnar, which is a white guy, and it's like, oh, woe is me. We got set back a couple centuries. And it's like, come on, people got to stop.
Stop looking through that narrow hole. Look at the big picture.
Yes. Not everything has to be race related. Just enjoy the story. It's just two Clash of the Titans, one from the past, one for the future.
Like, look, at the end of the day, Chapter 1 was the build. Chapter 2 was WrestleMania. Clash is Chapter 3. There's still one chapter to go. Come on.
Yeah.
Dale, you stay quiet. What was your thought on it?
Two matches. What we're saying. Brock has two more matches. What you're saying? 3 matches.
Yep. So he might get that retirement at WrestleMania. I mean, not WrestleMania, SummerSlam.
Got you. Yeah, I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. I wish I was able to watch it live, but but yeah, I was shocked because I thought the whole retirement thing was legit, and that was it. So, but yeah, I love seeing it again. Give it to me again, and it was a good match first time. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better this time.
Probably gonna be longer because you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Brock got decimated in the first one, and then Oba's gonna get decimated in the second one. Like you can't convince me that's gonna happen after what he did to Brock. So this match is probably gonna be a little bit longer. And like I said, Brock's gonna have to dig deep and find a way to. You have to bring out all of his MMA skills for this.
I want to see a shooting star Perez.
No.
All right, and we wrap up Raw with Braun Breaker breaking Seth Rollins in half with another spear. I predicted this was going to end at SummerSlam. I mean, does this even make it to SummerSlam? Terrell, what you think?
Um, it might, because this is Backlash was their first go around. So if they do have a match at Clash, I can see Seth winning this one, or we might get that tag team match with featuring LA Knight, or not LA Knight, but him and the Profits. Depending on what happens this weekend, so they might drag this one out. But it should lead to Braun Breaker overall just be the ones who win this feud.
So what happened to Joe Hendry? Because he was a part of this.
I mean, good question.
I mean,
Good question, because now you got LA Knight back, so like, where's Joe Hendry fitting all?
the only thing that I can think of is that if you have Seth, the Profits, and Joe Hendry, the only thing that this could lead to is that Bronson Reed might hopefully be healthy soon, and we have a 4 versus 4 for Survivor Series. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But Survivor Series is so far away, and I don't think they're going to drag the feud out that far.
Right.
Nah, I don't think so either. Yeah, that's all the way in November, so I don't. This should be done by summer.
Yeah. There's definitely going to be a payoff by SummerSlam for sure. Also, are we not getting a Money in the Bank pay-per-view this year?
Yeah, it's later on the year. It's in
Okay.
September.
I just got so used to Money in the Bank being the second pay-per-view after Mania. That's why it kind of threw me off.
Yeah, they moved it from the summer to September in New Orleans.
That's cool. I'll take it.
I guess it's just to not have to book it. The title thing. I mean the briefcase the entire year, I guess.
Well, at the same. Go ahead, Deb. Sorry.
You were supposed to have like a whole year pretty much to cash it in.
Yeah. It can still work.
Yeah.
From September to September. Yeah.
Well, if you really think about it, it's kind of it's difficult. Let's just say you have another Baron Corbin situation, to where you don't know how you're gonna make this briefcase work, because if you don't cash it in during the year before Mania, you have this guy holding on to a briefcase past WrestleMania, and someone either just won or retained the title at that point. And if it's a guy that had just won the title, you're not going to immediately take it off the guy. And that year of having that briefcase is up just 6 weeks later at the next pay-per-view. That's a problem. It was a booking nightmare. So I feel like that's why they moved it.
I actually want to see somebody one of these days go the full year from Money in the Bank to Money in the Bank with that briefcase and cash in on the final week before the next Money.
Yeah, Damian Priest almost pulled that off, but he did it at Mania instead. And then someone else did that. Someone else wasn't it Edge? He held on to it for the longest time.
Not for a year.
No. Someone held on to it for a very long. I'm going to look it up. You guys.
Edge had got it at WrestleMania, and then he cashed it in that January.
Okay.
But it never went the full 365 days. So I like to see them book it to where that person holds on to it for damn near an entire year. And you think they're gonna miss the opportunity, and then boom, they just cashed it in.
Okay, so I was right on the men's side. Damian Priest holds the men's record for keeping the briefcase for 281 days. He won
Carmella for the other one?
Yes. He won it on July 1st of 2023 and then cashed it in at WrestleMania on April 7th. Dale is correct on the other one. Carmella holds the record for the longest time holding the briefcase for 287 days. She won it June 18th and cashed it in on April the 10th of the next year.
Mm-hmm. So people have cashed it in like 10 months, within 10 months. But I want to see them go like right on that final week, rolling in, they cash in, and then they become champ, and they defend it, and they get cashed in on.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that. But
All
you
right.
never know. It's WWE. Ain't no telling.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the pay-per-view of Double or Nothing. I'm going to cherry pick because that's what I do with AEW. Sorry, I cherry pick. So,
Jesus, that's a lot of matches. Oh, that's biased too. But damn, that's a lot of
yeah,
matches.
that's what I said. I'm cherry picking. Cope and is it Cope and Cage? Yeah, Cope and Cage versus FTR. This is going to be another match for it's an I Quit match. That's what this is. So, I'm just interested in this just because, I mean, I like the dynamic of, Cage just being an asshole and really, just staying that way.
Greatest asshole ever.
Yeah, yeah. So, I'm gonna go with Cope and Cage to win the tag team titles here. What you think, Jake?
Is there an implication to this? Like they must retire or something?
As a
I
tag team.
Okay, that's the deal.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
that's the deal. Like they have to retire as a tag team if they lose.
Got you. Okay, I just got an I Quit match. I mean, it's hard to do a tag team I Quit match, but we're gonna do it.
And as far as I know, I don't believe there's any contracts up on Christian or Edge's side. So Dale, I'm with you. I'm taking Edge and Christian. Or my bad. Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. I apologize.
I know Edge and Christian, they want to have one last run. They want to have one last run with the tag team titles. I'm going to pick FTR because it's the simple fact that they keep saying they have to retire as a tag team, and because Copeland isn't set to retire until probably after Wrestle Dream, which is in December. So I think that's when he said that's when he was holding up the boots on that one. So I can see FTR somehow, some way getting this win. Will I be mad if Cage and Cope win? No, but I'm a betting odds. I'm gonna go with FTR.
Okay. All right. Let me look at some of the matches here. All right, let's go in to. We got
Talk about the four-way. Talk about the four-way. Oh.
the 4-way. This one
Oh,
right here.
the Women's Championship.
Yeah, the women's
Stadium
championship match.
MP. It's gonna be a mess. Stadium MP gonna be a mess.
No, not that one. It's above. It's above that one. To the left of Athena and Mira.
For the Women's World Championship. There you go. That's the one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is. That match is going to be
You
a
interested in
banger.
this match?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going to be an absolute banger.
there's
You
no way
kidding?
Tekla's losing. I
Right.
love Tekla, man. I'm looking forward to this because I love
What?
it. You know how I
What?
feel. You know how I feel about Jamie Hayter. I love me some Jamie Hayter. I'm a big fan of Stat. I always
I
had
love
that
me
little
some
Asian
Stat.
crush on Sheeta. I'm digging Tekla's style. She's different. She's not like any other woman in AEW. This is gonna be a powerhouse match. Physicality to the core because we all know Hayter hits hard, Stat hits hard, Tekla definitely hits hard, and then Sheeta can hit hard when she wants to. So yeah, I'm with Jake. This is a foaming at the mouth type of match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm not.
Yeah, I'm picking Tekla.
I'm not a huge Sheeta fan at all, but she's a great add to this match. Statlander's already proved her worth. She's fantastic. I love Jamie Hayter so much. I married a girl named Jamie. So that was Dale. That joke was for you. And then you guys know how I felt before about Tekla, But the more time that's gone on, the more that I've seen her on TV, the more promos I've heard of her, I'm like, you know what? I'm a fan. She's right. There's just
Man.
too many dumb bitches. I fucking love everything about it.
She fits the AEW mold.
Yes.
Like I can't see a woman like this in NXT and WWE. Like she's given the keys to let loose, and like Jake said, I love that. It's like you shouldn't call them dumb bitches, but I can't help it because there's too many dumb bitches in AEW.
She is great. I mean, she doesn't even need the posse that she has with her, but I'm glad because they get TV time. Julia Hart and
Yes,
Sky Blue.
Sky Blue.
But she really don't even need them. She's that good without them because she holds her own so well. I did not know she had such a decorated background either. And
that whole rumor of her getting fired from New Japan, that was true.
Yeah,
she was like, I didn't get fired from them. Well, actually, I did get fired from them.
Yeah, it's just she's great. She's real. Her promos don't seem scripted ever, and it's just her strictly going off. And I'm like, I hated it at first, but now I can't get enough of it. I need more. Do it every time. Let her just give her a mic for 10 minutes a night, and I'm happy. She's freaking hilarious, and her in ring is great too. So, yeah, Tekla retains. Wait, Dale, were you trying to say you weren't excited for this match?
Not at all. I don't care for any of these women besides Scat.
How do you not like? You were just
wow. Blake Monroe leaves and this man loses his mind.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hey, Dale, I was once like you about a year ago. I was on the whole. Well, if Anna Jay's not on the card, I really don't give a shit. But I've opened my eyes and given AEW a little bit more of a chance, and now I'm just kind of. This is where I'm at now. Charles proud of me. I've opened my eyes a little bit, giving it a chance.
Okay. Now this match.
Learn from Jake.
This match. This is good stuff right here.
Dale just wants to see Mina.
All right, Mina and Athena.
It makes sense now.
All right, that's what we need more of. Okay, but they're opening the Owen Hart tournament here, so I'm gonna go with Athena to win. What you think, Jake?
I was thinking. I haven't watched much of Athena since she's done went and left, and I know Mina's best friends with Tony Storm. It's going to go to a 10-minute draw. No, I'm just playing. Athena hasn't lost and has held that title for so long. I don't see her losing this match. I know it's not a title match, but she's on a win streak. So, yeah, I think that's why I see her. That's the golden goose right now. So, yes.
All right. What you got, Charles?
First things first, shout out to Willow Nightingale. She had to give up her spot.
Yeah, that sucks.
In the championship because of a shoulder injury. So this is why we getting Athena and Mina. With Willow out the way, I got Athena not only winning this match, but I got her winning the Owen. She needs to be on AEW television. And to have her win the Owen, she could be the one to maybe challenge Tekla for the AEW Women's Championship and beat Tekla. So I need this to happen. I'm going with Athena the entire tournament.
All right. I like it. All right, let's move forward on the card here, and let's go Okada versus Takeshita. This is for the AEW International Championship, and they've got bad blood. It's been brewing for a while. Give me Okada because Okada don't lose. Jake.
Damn.
Is this supposed to be a payoff match? I'm just curious.
They never even had a match.
Oh, because I know, like Dale said, I know that there's been bad blood in the past. They had a tag team match together, no?
A few times,
yeah. They did.
So
they're both in the Don Callis family.
Well, they both left New Japan high and dry, so screw them both. But I like Dale's logic. Okada doesn't lose.
I love me some Okada. I'm glad I got to see him in the United States. I couldn't afford to watch New Japan back in the day. I'm gonna pick Takeshita. They need to do something with him. He's an uncrowned champ. This man has been built up as an unstoppable beast, and yet he hasn't gone anywhere. He's lost against Mox. So this one is almost like, again, the past and the future. So he needs to beat Okada. So I'll pick it Takeshi.
All right. Up next, the main event: Darby Allin versus MJF for the AEW World Title. Also, if MJF loses, he has to shave his head.
Man, look, this is this is exactly why I can't take a promotion like AEW serious. Darby Allin's your world champion. That's a joke. 2, you got hair on the line for a main event part. Grow up. This ain't WCW, man. Take the finger poke over this match.
Okay.
AEW is about to piss me off.
Okay, here we go. All right, Trill, I thought I was really worried about your response here. I'm happy now. All right, I'm listening.
AEW is about to piss me off because they're about to hop the tail of this championship back to MJF. He should have never lost to begin with. They only did that because it was WrestleMania week, and they tried to get one up on WWE, which that failed because people care more about WWE because it's Mania week. So I think Darby Allin is time to become world champion past long time ago because he should have been the one to beat Jon Moxley, not A-Man, for that championship. It should have been Darby, but what happened? Somebody decided to let Darby climb Mount Everest. So instead of climbing Mount Everest, he could have beat Moxley then. Then MJF would have came back, beat Darby Allin, and then we would have had this run of him being champ. And then maybe Darby Allin could come back, want a rematch, and say, put your hair on the line, then, cool. Because there ain't no way you're going to tell me MJF is getting a haircut. There's no way. Especially the way he was talking about his legacy on the Ariel Helwani show the other day. Like, they did this because it was Mania week, and they were in Seattle. They was in Washington, where he's from, and they wanted a feel-good story, which, like I said, it made no sense because the time for that to happen came and gone last year when they could have struck when the iron was hot, when he was going against everybody from the Death Riders, and pretty much got packed up every single time. So I'm picking MJF to win, and like I said, AEW is about to piss me off because they're gonna hot potato this championship.
Hey, Lena, I love that because Ospreay needs to be champion over both these guys. This dude is a top 4 wrestler in the world right now, and he's freshly back from injury, basically still. So everybody needs some time off and some recuperation and a little recovery. The guy should be AEW's champion for the next 5 years, and I don't care what anyone says.
All right, there we go.
And another reason why I think Darby's losing because he's been defending that championship every goddamn episode of Collision and Dynamite, doing God knows dumbass spots.
Yo,
so that's catch up to him.
Swerve's on the card. Let's go.
Yeah. So the reason why I didn't even go into that is because it's stupid. Like, Swerve came out and he just, he being mean, and then Bandito comes in and attacks.
So no build, just all gas.
Yeah, now we got a match.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. Swerve showed up at Ring of Honor on this past weekend and jumped Bandito, and it's like, why is he going for a Ring of Honor championship?
Hold on, wait. I just noticed that they made it worth something. It's for the Owen.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hell of a match.
Oh,
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Ospreay and Samoa Joe. That's going to be a good one. I think Ospreay is going to end up winning this.
Yeah. I know Lena had picked Osprey to take the title off MJF, but I think eventually he's going to take the title off Mox.
Okay.
Did he join that group to go to the
So
next?
He was
far,
just training with them.
he's with the groups in a way. He's training with them. He's out there with
Right.
them. But I think Osprey has a plan, and he's going to be the one to take down
Well,
Mox for that championship.
For any
Yeah.
anime fans out there, there's a show called One Piece.
Mhm.
Zoro went and trained with Mihawk, who's the greatest swordsman, and Zoro wants to be the greatest swordsman. Well, if you can't beat him, learn from him, then stick a sword in their back and take their mantle. That's what Osprey's doing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Because there's no reason for him to join the
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Ops. He's not going to learn that. Like, taking down, being the one to take down Death Riders where it should have been Darby Allin. I'm with that. I'm with that.
See, I love this. This is what Saturday night main events for WWE nowadays should be meant for. Having the main event being the big mid-card title match. The Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship should both be rotation of main events for those cards.
Yeah. I'm with you. I like it.
Agreed.
All right. So let's go through Saturday night main event coming up this weekend. We got the greatest of all time, and it's not just me saying it.
Sports Illustrated.
Bleacher Report.
It's Bleacher Report.
Becky Lynch, the IC champion, versus Soruka. I will take Becky because she's the greatest. What you got, Jim?
Okay, so I'm about to piss a lot of people off. Sol Ruka was not ready. I thought she was. She is not. She needs to be back in NXT. I know that's not going to be a thing. They're going to let her just run it through, get the baby giraffe legs out of her, and hopefully become a great star. But she was not ready. She sounds robotic on the mic. She's unentertaining. You can't keep the crowd's attention when you talk like that. And her botches are bad.
Oh,
So they're
the face to face
miserable.
was pretty bad. See, I had it. I had the sound down. I was talking on the phone. I didn't hear the whole thing. So I didn't realize it was that bad though. Oh, poor soul.
I mean, just when you're looking at Becky Lynch and you're like, I will snatch your soul. What?
Mm.
Can you try a little harder to act like you know how to talk with a mic? She is not. She was. I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect her and say she's not good and she's not gonna be good. She just wasn't ready yet. I would have taken Zarya over her on the main roster at this point in time, but Zarya is still building. She's cooking in NXT. I'm happy for her. Sol Ruka, she's green. You can't be mad at her, but she wasn't
Sure.
ready. And you're going to put her against one of the greatest, Becky Lynch, to carry a match because Becky is constantly put in situations to carry matches, and I feel bad for her. But it's a chance to make up for all the botches and the just don't ever give her a mic again. That's it.
True. Who has the better theme music, Becky Lynch or Sol Ruka?
They're both bad.
Becky kind of does. He kind of has a better one. I kind of like that chorus. But anyway,
I know Jake hates it. That's why I brought it up.
It's miserable.
I somewhat agree with Jake as far as Sol Ruka's mic work. That can improve. Some of the botches that was on Becky because she didn't know how to take a soul snatcher for shit. This match went from being a non-title match to a title match. Now it's back to being a non-title match. The moment that Sol Ruka arrived and Becky Lynch interrupted, I knew exactly where they were going. They're pushing Sol Ruka because the NXT call-ups are getting these pushes. that they're coming in. I'm not gonna say Soul Ruka's not 100% ready, but she's ready enough to be tested to see if she sinks or swim. Um, I got Soul Ruka beating Becky to get a title shot to, give Becky Lynch that shock of holy shit, I just lost to a rookie. And then maybe that leads to a title match on Monday Night Raw, and who knows what happens there. But yeah, I'm picking Soul to now that it's a non-title match. I'm definitely picking Soul.
You know what the thing was though? I think she earned this opportunity to be on the main roster because of the outstanding showing she had at the Rumble.
Mhm.
I really
I mean,
do.
she's basically been working the main roster like this whole year. Like with house shows
Tag team
and stuff like
matches
that.
with the
Yeah.
champs. Yep,
Uh-huh.
she's being
But
prepped.
I've
Yeah.
got no issue with her being on the main roster. I just really hope they keep a mic out of her hand. That's it.
I mean, eventually you're gonna get better at it. I mean, look at Kalani. We all thought she was ass when she turned heel and tried to get on the mic. We were like, nope, it's not working. And over time, she's gotten better. So it's gonna be the same for Soul. This is first time be on the main roster. Not everyone's gonna knock it out of the park promo wise, but she's only gonna get better.
All right. Let's get to our next match. The 6-woman tag team match. Charlexa and Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill,
Say that
and
again?
Fab. Charlexa.
That's fantastic. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Where you been at, Jake? Where you
I
been?
don't know.
I didn't make this up, Jake.
Hey, look,
didn't.
I watch some backstage stuff, but whenever the matches are on, the volume goes down because I can't stand Corey Graves' voice or anybody on the commentating team
You
right now for that
kidding?
matter.
What?
Corey Graves is literally the worst commentator to ever do it.
Joe Tessitore.
That's a bad
I
take,
love Wade
Jake.
What?
I love
Bad
Wade
take.
Barrett.
Hey, Wade Barrett's
Especially when
great.
Chelsea Green comes out.
Hey, this is coming from the guy that thought Samantha Irving was not that great either. So just
Yeah,
take that
you
with a
were
grain of
that
salt.
guy. Yeah, you were that
Exactly.
guy. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, Alicia Taylor is way better. That's it.
No
Okay,
shit.
sure.
You guys only saw Samantha Irving from the back. You don't
Nope.
even remember what her voice
Nope.
sounds like.
Listen
From the back.
to
I mean,
listen to Alicia Taylor
watch it from
give
the
her
front too.
listen to Alicia Taylor give her intro, and then listen to Samantha Irving when she used to announce the Bloodline.
Yeah, she tried too
Yes.
hard. Anyway,
She did not try too hard. That was awesome.
Goosebumps.
too many.
Even Roman be feeling like, yep, that's me. That's Big Daddy. That's me.
too many pauses in between words. So this match.
Oh yeah, you gotta breathe when you talk, Jay.
I don't know about that. It doesn't take 3 seconds to breathe. It's one. I'm ready. Anyway, yeah, this is just another one of those basic women's matches, in my opinion. The stars are here, but you got B-Flab and Chin. So
Damn, that's crazy.
I think it's a good chance for Jade to send the minions out. I bet you don't see her but 2 minutes in the match.
Okay. I like Lena's thoughts here. Jade pins Charlotte. They have a match to see who faces Rhea for the title.
Jesus.
I like where you going.
Yep, I get the baddies winning because Jade wants that rematch, and you can't ask for a rematch if you lose.
That's right.
So I got a rematch, and me and Leon talked about it yesterday. Charlotte should be the one to take the pin because Alexa's been taking a whole lot of pins when they in these matches. So give Alexa a break. Have Charlotte and Rhea kind of get in each other's way, and Jade capitalizes, and maybe have Jade pin Charlotte. I can see that happening too. Have Jade pin Charlotte and be like, well, got her out the way. I'm next in line. So I can definitely see that. So I'm going with the badges.
All right. Let's go to another tag team match here for the ladies. The tag team champions Paige and Brie Bella versus Irresistible Forces. Irresistible Forces, please take these championships back. Jake, what you got?
Yeah, I want Lash and Nia to win. Not because Not for any reason other than I need them to take the belts off the old broads already. Like, it was a good little nostalgia act, but let's face it, these are women from the old era of wrestling where cardio didn't matter and being really good about your movements and everything mattered. I understand Nia's had some botches, but that's why you got Lash there. Just give it back to them because we can have better tag team matches with those two in it.
Sure.
I have a theory of the tag team titles, but I just can't put my finger on when it's going to happen. Option one, I have, Nikki Bella showing up at Saturday's main event and attacking Paige, costing him the titles, and then we have the rematch, and we have the new winners of Lash and Nia becoming two-time champs, which would be good for them and definitely good for Lash. I see that happening. However, I had a better option of somehow Paige and Brie Bella retain their titles. I don't know how, because on paper they should lose this match against those two. But I'm pretty sure WWE is gonna find a way to, not make that happen. And they get challenged by Fatal Influence, and that's where Nikki Bella screws over Paige, and Fatal Influence gets the tag team titles at either on SmackDown or another POE. So for my theory, I'm gonna go with Paige and Brie. Just the simple fact of, I think Fatal Influence is gonna get those titles, and I think that's where Nick is gonna turn up.
Okay.
Paige.
All right. Oh, Rena dropping news. Nikki won't return until the end of June. That's not
So
good.
Keep the titles on them, and then when it's time for them to go against Fatal Influence, you bring back the shorts and beat up Paige.
That is not good for us.
And that's
Nikki
next
Bella
month.
fans.
That's next month. So that's not too long from now. So
Oh, it's a long time to see Nikki
I
not
can
on
definitely
TV.
see them retaining. I can manage. So just have Paige and Bree win, and then have Bella come back at the end of the month of June, get the titles to Fatal Influence.
Okay. All right. Let's move forward. The Vision versus the Street Profits for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. I am going to pick the Street Profits to get the dub here, get the championships, take them off the Vision. Your thoughts, Jake?
In a perfect world, what Dale just said happens. So, God, I hope it's a perfect world on Saturday.
Okay.
I said it at the top of the show, and I'm saying it again. I'm glad this is February, because I'm picking the Vision because Dawkins and Tez, they're not on the same page anymore. We're finally getting the seeds starting to bloom for a Montez Ford singles run that's been long awaited and long overdue. I don't see them winning those tag team titles with the problems that they're having. It's time. Somehow, some way, something's gonna happen because I don't think Seth Rollins has a match at Saturday night's main event. So it's gonna be a whole lot of interference. I'm pretty sure Braun Breaker's gonna be in the building, and Tez is Dawkins gonna lose that match. I don't know if Tez is gonna attack Dawkins off the bat, but this is gonna be it for them. The seeds of this profit split are about to take place, so I'm taking the Vision to retain.
So you're telling me WWE wants to fix their tag team problem, and they're gonna break up Street Profits?
Dale's got something.
Like I said, they want to build a whole new tag team division from within and bring in other tag teams. You got Miz and Kaz probably on their way back soon, and ain't no telling how many other tag teams they're getting Montez Ford needs to go solo. We've been wanting this for years. They've been teasing the profit split for at least 2 years. So if any tag team needs a split, it's them because Dawkins is holding Montez back.
Okay.
I think it's the other way
As a
around.
single championship star. I mean, who knows? But Tez needs a championship, and it needs to be a singles championship.
That's that Bianca Belair favoritism happening. Now we're rooting for our Cincinnati boy. Oh, Dawkins. Come on now, big dog.
That explains it.
All right. The
Trevor
main
was so
event.
confused. He's like, why is he going so hard for Dawkins right now?
Penta versus Ethan Page for the Intercontinental Championship. I am saying Penta is going to retain and keep this run going. Jake, what you got?
You guys know I'm an Ethan Page guy. I want him to win so bad, but Penta is so hot in the company, and the fans love him. He's got a connection with the young fans. There ain't no way he's losing. It's just a really good show. This Saturday main event, I just noticed, is a really good showing for some call-ups. That's for sure.
All right.
Gotcha. I hate to be that guy, but then again, I love to be that guy. So,
Okay.
Penta, he already had his WrestleMania moment. He successfully defended the title at the ladder match. He's already defended the IC title in Mexico, which has never been done. He's had more title. He's defended that title more than Dominic Mysterio ever has.
Damn.
I mean, I think that he has like 7 title defenses since winning it, and Dom's had less than that. So he's already been proven a worthy champion, a solid champion, and his run has been a success. But I can see Ethan Page showing up to the main roster the same way he showed up to NXT, and just winning gold. He's that type of wrestler, that type of guy, that a star where he'll definitely swim with the fishes.
Hey, with a theme song like that, he can do it.
Yeah, and this is one of those guys that Tony Khan seriously fumbled. We always throw the word out that he fumbled, but this he definitely fumbled Ethan Page, and he's shining. So I would not be surprised if we walk in a Monday night with a new Intercontinental Champion.
Yep. Okay. Lena agrees. She says Penta is going to retain here, but she said she's expecting to see a fatal 4-way match in Italy, and Javon Evans to be crowned the new champ. So
Javon Evans will have his moment. I mean, if anything, Ethan Page can win the IC title, give him a good run with the title, and then they'll rehash the old NXT feud and have Javon beat Ethan Page for the Intercontinental Championship. It doesn't always have to be a fatal 4-way. Have Ethan Page go through maybe Javon at first, and then maybe he's go through Rusev, and then go through Finn Balor maybe. So I got all ego. This is big. He's ready to be the star of Monday Night Raw.
Cool. All right.
Hi, Jake.
Let's get some final thoughts and shout outs. Maybe something I didn't bring up that you wanted to talk about. Starting off with you, Jake. What you got for us, man?
I was muted. I went to talk, and I was on a roll, and then I was like, oh, wait, I'm muted. I haven't been on the show in a couple weeks. I don't know if you guys have ended up touching on it or talked about it yet. Did you guys already hear about the episodes coming for Dark Side of the Ring?
No, tell me about it.
Dale's excited for the Missy Hyatt episode.
Missy Hyatt? Who's Missy Hyatt?
Did I get her name wrong? Hold on.
I mean,
there's a 3-part TNA episode coming.
Okay.
Oh, that does sound like a knockout.
Paul Orndorff is getting one.
Luna Vachon? Oh no, is Luna Vachon getting one too?
No, Missy Hyatt was basically the original Sunny. There is they're going to be going over the infamous Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher match. The Renegade and Zach Gowen are all getting episodes this season.
Oh man, that Renegade story. It's crazy that it was two different ones.
But yeah, no, that's the Dark Side of the Ring. It's one of my it's one of my favorite series because even when they have down seasons, they still find a way to make stuff that I haven't heard of. Because I'm a wrestler or wrestling historian at the end of the day. The more I can learn from stuff in the past, present, or future of stuff going on, better the knowledge for me for this show. And I'm looking forward to season 7. Other than that, yeah, again, it's been a couple weeks. Dale, thanks for holding my seat and not giving it to someone else. I appreciate it. And good weekend of wrestling. Everyone enjoy.
Yes, indeed. Charles, what you got, man?
Yeah, I got actually a few things. First, they're bringing back they're adding more live events. Live events are back. Cody got his wish, man. They're bringing it back, and I think the focus on those is for the younger talent, to get them more seasoned, more polished, something like that. So you expect to see like Boba, Javon, Ethan Page, everyone that's just got called up and the younger talent to be part of these live tours. So it's good. We had one that Triple H announced that the week before the 4th of July, both Raw and SmackDown are going to be taped. So they're actually going to have the whole week off with pay. So
Yeah.
when people wants to, crap on Triple H, he does take care of his talent. And also, I don't know if you heard about the news today about the passing of former WWE special guest and fan of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch passed away today.
Oh, yeah. I just heard about that. Yeah. Jake
He had some
informed me of
kind of
that.
illness, whatever. So he was getting treatment for an illness and he passed away. So R.I.P. to Kyle Busch. He was I don't know the special guests Raw when they would do those special guests at the time, but he did
Right.
make a few appearances on the brand. So is there anything else? No, that's pretty much pretty much it. The live events are back, so yeah, that's pretty much that's all we got.
Yeah, maybe they'll come back to Little Rock now and give us a damn show. 'Cause we had nothing. So, all right, cool.
Saturday night's main event this weekend. We will be streaming it, so
Here we go.
be
Love it.
able to look on that on the Sports City Wrestling Podcast. We will be streaming Saturday night's main event.
Come through, baby. Come through. All right. All right, cool, man. Well, that's going to wrap up the show for this week. We'll be back talking more wrestling. And you guys enjoy Memorial Day weekend and the wrestling this weekend. So we out. Kenny Omega. Take us home.
Must be you too. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.